Hello and welcome to another episode of Beer Man's Noble Beer Reviews. Today I have a beer from a new brewing company that I have not done a review for yet. This is from Plank Road Brewery out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, which I believe, I don't know 100%, but I believe that is just a fake name or a spin-off for Miller, as in Miller Coors. So normally I wouldn't have bought this or anything, but my buddy gave it to me, so I figured I'd give it a proper review. Every once in a while, these types of beers are actually serviceable and not bad, so I figured I'd give it a go. This beer is called Two Hats. It is described as a light beer with natural lime flavor. I'm guessing the natural part is debatable, but I'm not sure. We'll see. It is 4.2 ABV. Not had this before, so crack it open and see what we got. I will say this is probably going to seem, even if it's not that good, more refreshing than it normally would because I was at Resident Culture and Fauna Flora and Amber Artist today. Each one of them had different Imperial Stout releases. So I've been drinking a bunch of big, giant stouts all day. So a lighter, even if it's not that good, a lighter, crisp beer is probably going to seem very enticing to me. So we'll see. See, this pours that is. It looks darker in the picture than it does to me here. I mean, this is like. This almost looks like if your water went dirty, like there was a pipeline burst at home and your water's just like slightly muddy. That's what this looks like. It is very, very light. This looks like someone who peed, and I'm not saying like it's horse piss, like everyone says that stuff, but it looks like someone peed and they're very hydrated, with a pretty minimal white head. The aroma is very, very lime forward, but I will say it does smell pretty natural. It's not like that chemical character. It's not like Lysol, like lime scented Lysol. It smells like real lime, so that's good. Yeah, I would say it tastes the same as it smells. It's very lime forward. There's just a tiny bit of like this malt sweetness. I wouldn't even say that it has a malt flavor. It's just kind of like a malt sweetness. It doesn't have any like off flavors or anything like that some of like the cheaper macro beers have, which is good. It's kind of just like a way better tasting Corona, honestly, Corona with lime. In my opinion, I mean, it kind of reminds me if you took Westbrook Key Lime Goza and it wasn't kettle soured and it was just like the base, whatever beer it is, with lime. That's kind of what this reminds me of. So I mean, that's not a bad place to be, really, if this is the type of thing that you're trying to do. I mean, there's nothing offensive. There's like a very, very tiny hint of like a skunk character, but it's so minimal that it doesn't bother me at all. Uh, if you're going to advertise that there's lime in it, it should have a pretty significant lime flavor, which it does, so I do appreciate that. But it is pretty one-dimensional, but so are a lot of these types of things. If a craft brewer just said, like, we're going to make a light lager with lime, like, and they made this, I would, be like, oh, you did a good job. So I'm not going to hate on it because it's made by one of the bigger guys. So for me personally, on my scale of buy, drink, dump, I'm just gonna give this a drink because I don't know. I can't think of a scenario where I would particularly want to buy this again, just because I don't necessarily love like lime flavored lagers. Uh, but given that, if you do like that type of thing, this is definitely worth buying. It has a good amount of lime. It's not too over the top though. It's not acidic. Uh, really light malty character. So I mean, he definitely still has like a little bit of a beer flavor. Really, in this type of beer, if you want a light lager with lime, I don't know that you could get something better than this. I really don't. I think it's a really well done beer. It's just not necessarily my thing, so that's why I would only say it's a drink. But if you like that type of thing, I would absolutely say buy because this is very very well done. But I think that's all I got on this one. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think, and I look forward to doing the next one. Thanks.